Hello, and welcome to my 10 years on testosterone slash top surgery video. So it's June 11th, which means I'm actually about 10 years and like 4 months on testosterone, and it's been about 10 years since I've had my top surgery. It's also been quite a while since I made a video for this channel, so a lot has changed. Mainly that I have a lot more ink on my body, which is great, and my hair, of course, is always a different color, and possibly a different style from my last video, even though I've had this hairstyle for the longest time. So, anyways, I'm not really sure what to talk about, but a friend of mine gave me the idea of doing a 10-year update, and I recently got access back to my YouTube account, so that's pretty cool. Um, since my last video, I think I had just graduated college or something at that point. I've gotten a master's degree. I'm going back for another master's degree because I am a perpetual student. I've gotten married. My girlfriend, my longtime girlfriend, Ann, and I have gotten married. We've been married for almost 2 years now, and we will have been together 10 years in August, which is crazy. She's been there through everything pretty much with me, which is great. Um, I'm currently working as a mental health peer support specialist, and we can talk more about mental health stuff in a minute, but I just sort of wanted to show off my chest. So I had surgery May 24th, 2010 with Dr. Medali in Cleveland, Ohio, and this is what my chest looks like 10 years post-op. So the scars have pretty much faded, and where they haven't faded, the body hair from the testosterone has taken over. So there it is, and it's pretty great, and I don't regret a single day of it or anything, because honestly, being flat-chested is what I needed to do. Being on testosterone is what I needed to do, and I'm very grateful that I was able to start so young. So I started testosterone when I was 17 years old, and I had top surgery when I was 17 years old as well. And back then, the surgeons were kind of limited, so I had to go to Ohio. Now there are surgeons everywhere, and I heard that top surgery can be covered by insurance now, which is great. So another thing that happened, yeah, so 2016, September 2016, I went through a total hysterectomy. And I did that right at Albany Med in New York with Dr. Peter Cole, and I had a great experience having that done. There were some weird complications and things I wasn't expecting, but if you want another video on like my hysterectomy experience, I could totally do that. I believe I wrote something up when I had it done, just talking about it. I may have posted it on Tumblr for those of you who might follow me on Tumblr still. Um, but yeah, so big things in my life right now are my mental health. Um, since I've become comfortable in my body and things of that nature, other things have, come up to uh, kind of the forefront, which is my mental health issues. When I was younger, I believed that I was just suffering from depression and anxiety. And in the past 4 years, I've started seeking out help for my mental health. And I've seen a therapist for 4 years now, and he's great. He's amazing. I've been through quite a few different psychiatrists because a lot of them don't know what to do with me. And that's because I have borderline personality disorder. And borderline personality disorder is nothing to be afraid of. It just means that I kind of see things and feel things in extremes, which can be very annoying. So I have done, I've been inpatient in the mental hospital 3 times, 2 times this year alone, just trying to get things figured out and get myself sort of settled. And it's been a long, tough journey, and I have a long, tough journey ahead of me as well. But I was just wondering if people would be interested in me talking about that on this channel. I already have subscribers on this channel, so if I could just use this channel to sort of talk about mental health and borderline personality disorder from a queer perspective, I think that would be great. Um, but yeah, so that's just the things that have been going on in my life. I have a dog. I still have my cat. I think I may have talked about the dog in the last video. I think I may have had him at that time too. And I'm living back where I was living in the last video, but in a different apartment. I had moved home for a little bit. I had surgery on my leg and had to move home, and Ann and I weren't together for a little bit. But everything now is pretty decent. Um, and life is just a challenge, and life is just a journey. But like here I am, 10 years later, when I didn't even think that I would ever get here. So it's just amazing. It's amazing how hormones and things can help. And like I am totally comfortable in my body, even though I am dealing with my mental health issues. I don't think I would have been able to handle them had I still been not, didn't have surgeries and didn't have, testosterone in me. I don't think I would have made it this far at all. So I'm grateful that I was able to start young. And yeah. So if anybody has any questions or anything they want me to talk about in videos, that would be great. I have been doing vlogging again for my job, which is funny. So that's kind of why I'm doing this. And yeah, so 10 years later, this is me. I've come a long way from the baby queer that I was. I hope everyone is doing fantastic. And yeah, ask me questions, please. Let me know if you want to see more of me.